So it's not a good idea for Elon Musk and Vivek or the Doge department to be around anyway because, well, they'll make screwing Americans over even worse. The H-1B visa system has been significantly abused with reports of widespread wage theft and employers underpaying H-1B workers, which negatively impacts both these workers and U.S. employees. Additionally, many companies have exploited the program by hiring H-1B workers while laying off U.S. workers, undermining the program's original intent to fill genuine labor shortages. Genuine. This is from the government themselves. Fraud and abuse indicators. The H-1B worker is not or will not be paid the wage certified on the labor condition application. There is a wage disparity between H-1B workers and other workers performing the same or similar duties, particularly to the detriment of U.S. workers. The H-1B worker is not performing the duties specified in the H-1B petition, including when the duties are at a higher level than the position described. The H-1B worker has less experience than U.S. workers in similar positions in the same company. The H-1B worker is not working in the intended location as certified. So didn't Elon Musk, if you had to see my last video, because Elon and Vivek are all about, we need to take the cap off so that the employers, especially Silicon Valley, can, because they not only want cheap labor, but those people will work 7 days a week. So that's the problem we have in the hospitals too. Over time, I've said most of the hospitals, the CEOs, the C-suite executives, they treat nurses horribly. They just treat staff horribly bad. The conditions they leave you in, and then you have leadership that just makes continual excuses for that because obviously those people shouldn't be in leadership, but nature of the beast. But Elon Musk said, oh, well, there's not enough experienced engineers here. No, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. If this is what Vivek and Musk want to serve, is the very thing screwing Americans over, then this Doge should be eliminated. But I think that's what their goal is, because they're globalists. I mean, that's why so many on the left and the right are for them being there, because it's not going to serve you. It will serve the establishment. And of course, yes, I mean, not that I have anything against nurses that come here and use this, but the nursing profession, the experts, the credentialing board, all the people that tell all nurses that there's this nursing shortage. No, there is not. That has been a lie. It has been used most especially since COVID because they want to help the hospitals get cheap labor. That's why they're all for all of this nurse migration. And just on the 17th of this month, DHS strengthens H-1B program, allowing U.S. employers to more quickly fill critical jobs. Nothing like screwing the Americans over, right? I mean, that's what it all comes down to at the end. Instead of Silicon Valley moving their ass somewhere else, okay? Like just moving out of the country and go get your cheap labor. No, you want to stick it to Americans as much as you can. That's who you want to see homeless. That's who you want to see without jobs. While Elon Musk and all of you Silicon Valley sociopaths just work people to the bone. That's the other reason they don't want American workers, because American workers would stand up and say something like, no, this is slave labor. But there's people that are willing to come here and do it. Well, I don't think that should be allowed. If Elon Musk and the companies in Silicon Valley want to go move to India, then they should do that if they want to have slave labor. Like, this disrespect for our country is really foul. It's so foul. And Vivek and Elon are a disgrace to this country and to American citizens. And before people start, you get your far leftist, oh, you don't want any immigrants. That's not true. I'm not against immigrants coming here legally and all of that. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with that. But there is tons of places that what you will find is employers want the cheap labor. Because they care more about money than they do being a CEO or being the head of any business that wants to actually have any standard or value system. And clearly Vivek and Elon have no value system, because the very websites themselves say that the system is abused by those employers. And it's to the detriment of Americans. So when that Department of Government Efficiency that's supposedly serving the American First agenda says anything more about this bullshit, then somebody should make sure to raise the red flag and say, wait a minute, no. Are you about America first or India first? And I will bet you, even though they would never admit it, both Vivek and Elon and all of Silicon Valley would go out of their way to screw over any true born American citizen. And just so nurses realize, this was 2022, University of Michigan experts. There's no nursing shortage. There's not. There's a shortage of safe, supportive working environments. Absolutely. First time I can actually say thank you to a university, okay? Because, they all say the same thing. Yes, there is not a nursing shortage. There's no way that there can be. But what has happened is the employers have deliberately made the conditions so poor, so unsafe, so unsanitary in some cases that, not having supplies, they have made it so bad. Because nurses aren't going to want to work someplace where things aren't safe and risk their license. I've been saying this for 4 years. They have been wanting to push American nurses out. They have always just wanted to bring in cheap labor. I mean, hell, Silicon Valley's doing it. Silicon Valley's, creating their AI for the hospitals in this country, right? And that's another way they don't need nurses anymore, okay? All of these morally bankrupt CEOs, all of these morally bankrupt people that have millions or billions of dollars, and yet you could care less about American citizens. What a disgrace you are. Again, scumbags in a nice suit is all you are. Many employers in the U.S. misuse the H-1B visa program to hire cheaper foreign labor, often displacing American workers and undermining their wages and working conditions. Hello, Vivek. Hello, Elon. Since you people are all about America first and you stand so strongly with Donald Trump, did you just want to overlook all this bullshit? Apparently so. This exploitation is facilitated by loopholes in the law that allows companies to avoid recruiting U.S. workers first and to outsource hiring to staffing firms. Yep, that's what goes on in nursing too. I mean, with the staffing firms for international. So sad. I mean, this is the reason these people are sociopaths, okay? And the very sociopaths have created AI that they want to push on all of us. Yeah, but as far as Vivek and Elon go, well, proof they're not America first. They're still, while they're in their positions, being praised by the American people, some of the American people, they're literally trying to push through to have even more loopholes and no red tape so that they can take even more American workers' jobs. What else is there to say?